up, guys? So today I'm gonna pull a few cards, well, 8 cards to be exact. This spread in particular is to figure out where you are ego-wise and what we can do to balance out the ego. It's interview with ego. So I asked my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, and my ancestors, please help me to put my ego aside so that I may read the cards the way that the collective needs to hear them and for their highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My ego's already like, I don't like this. So the first card is what your ego, like, to represent your ego right now. Where your ego at? It's really weird. I was in the middle of doing a reading and the energy switched up on me and I suddenly was unable to read any of the cards, and then I switched to this and now the energy's back on. So really weird. Whatever. Clearly this is the message that needs to be out today. Got some ego things to work out. Alright, so here's the first card. First card represents ego. Now, one card. One card. One card. Card to represent ego now, please. I still got 2 cards. Alright, so, sorry guys, I'm moving my Arcturian cards here. The Arcturians want to come to play. I don't know what happened to their little crystal. It's a tiny little crystal that disappeared. Alright, we'll have to find that later. Literally cards everywhere. Alright, so we have Mars and Gemini. And Saturn in Aquarius. So your ego is kind of teetering between being eccentric as shit, like can't tell me nothing type of energy, or almost overthinking things where you're lacking confidence to make decisions. If you hear that, that's my window blowing from the wind. There's really not much I can do about that. What is a lie that their ego tells them, please? That you need to get revenge, alright? That revenge is a necessary thing. And that is Mars in Capricorn? No, Scorpio. Yeah. Scorpio, of course it's Scorpio. My Mercury and my Venus is in Scorpio, so. Alright, so. How is the ego dictating their life right now, please? It's causing you to start quarrels, like you're fighting with people. You're literally seeing as you need to get revenge on people right now. Like your ego's got you on some crazy. This is Gemini. Of course it is. On Mars, yeah, there's a lot of Mars right now coming out. 3 of these 4 cards are the first house in Mars, your personality. So like, yeah, you're all like. And then Scorpio is like self-mastery, and Gemini is versatility. So it has a lot to do with what is it has everything to do with your achievement in the world. Your ego is being affected because of where you think you're supposed to be. Okay. And it's got you, like, up against, like, people, like, just... anybody that you can show you're better than, you're going to. Whoa, bro. Whoa! That's a really intense energy to be in. And really, really tiring. What's the way that the ego influences them the most right now? Your ego makes it impossible for you to submit to your heart. Yeah. Because this is Venus. And it has a lot to do with your possessions and your sensitivity of what you don't have. This probably stems from, like, your childhood and thinking, you know, like, if there were things lacking in your childhood, you need that now. You know, like, you can, we find ourselves overcompensating, and that's why there's a need to keep going and achieving. And, like, this guy, literally, he's got somebody's head. Like, just kicking ass, taking names, cutting heads off. Like, it has you unable to submit to things at all. Like, it's like, I will fight this. I will fight this. I will fight this. Kind of, yeah, it's definitely a feeling of, like, not even fight or flight, just fight. Somebody's gonna fight, but it won't be me type of energy. Very intensely. Why is the ego being given so much power, please? Well, I mean, obviously, you know, the ego protects you. Come on now. Why are they giving the ego so much power, please? Ever heard of fake it till you make it? That's what's going on. It has everything to do with your career. You're not where you want to be with your career. So it's like, fake it till you make it. Fight everyone to prove that you belong on the field. Whoa, okay. What's an important ego to learn about? What's an important lesson to learn about ego? Jesus, excuse me. It's an important lesson that they can learn from their ego. There's 2 cards. Let's see what it is. You can have compromise and still get the status that you're looking for. See, and this is in Saturn, which is like friends, and then this is actually a Libra card, of course. And this is also in Saturn as well. And this is Taurus. Interesting. Inside joke. Anyways, you gotta love when the guy's throwing messages just for you. Okay, this is completely just for me. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, they want you to know that you can compromise and still have that status that you're searching for and you're working towards. It's actually going to be better to compromise and find the ability to negotiate, and it will be better for you and status-wise as a whole, because you're not forcing things. Going with the flow, yeah. And how can they gain control of their ego, please? Well, to me, this is a given, because the reason that your ego is so overrun right now anyways is because you want to have achievement in the world. You want to have that status that you've dreamed about. And the way that you gain that control over your ego is like humbling yourself, like remembering remembering the, what was that saying? I'm not saying it right, hold on. Remembering where you were when you prayed for the things that you have. Okay, thank you. They want you to look at, it's like a gratitude journal, or writing out 10 things that you're thankful for every day, which is what I do every morning, literally. It makes a huge difference to have that ability to see and feel, you know, like sometimes we get so busy that we don't realize how far we've come. And that's kind of what it is a need to be aware of where you are and how you've gotten yourself thus far, and then humble yourself, because that hard work got you to that point. It wasn't your ego getting you to that point. There's no way. I don't care what profession you're in. You can't run it with ego. Like I did female domination for a while, and even if you get too egoic in that industry, you can lose everything. So it's ego can be good for that regard, but in the other side of things, it can be what buries you, you know? So how will your life change for the better after you get control of your ego? How is their life going to change for the better, please? Yeah, wow. Influence. Innovation. Wow, beautiful cards. So, yeah, you're going to achieve that influence that you want, and it's going to be in an innovating way that's completely out of what, you know, what you were doing before. It's almost like your ego has you doing this, like, you know, like a hamster wheel, running around in a circle, doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's almost like once you get out of your own way with that, your influence, because this is a Mercury card, which rules work, and it's Libra, which is balance. So you're going to have that influence and that achievement in your work life once you get out of your ego and remember what got you there. Because yeah, ego's cool to a point, you know, it'll stand in for you when, you know, somebody's running over you, and once in a while you let it happen, you know, that happens, we're all human. But there's a point where it takes away. And what is this? This is Jupiter, which is ethics, okay? So, like, and I mean, being aware of the ethics is a good way to stay out of ego, right? So, I'm getting that it's a need to be humbled by where you are, remembering why you started, remembering that nothing is promised, nothing lasts forever, no day is promised. And as I said that, I looked up and saw 1313. Which goes into 4 and 4, which is 8, which is abundance. So that's really awesome. Let's do... Damn, I'll put booklets over there. Alright, we'll do a Spirit Animal Oracle card for you guys. Take the lead. Let me find it here. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I've got somebody that's waiting for me to let them know when I'm done with the reading, or they're just going to call in the middle of the reading. So I don't want that to happen. Alright. The Oracle message. This is a really beautiful card, too. Whether or not you've set your intention to lead, you may have found yourself suddenly called to step up to the forefront of your life. Stag Spirit is a reminder that now is the time to heed the call, to be strong and compassionate. Others will look to you, and you have it within you to see through the eyes of a Stag Spirit and walk with confidence as you take on the responsibilities that are yours now, and model integrity in all that you do. And in all your relationships, be willing to see the best in others so that your compassionate heart keeps you on the right path. Spirit wants you to know that your responsibilities now are to yourself, for you are learning and developing new skills. The best in you is coming into view as you step forward with strength, knowing that Spirit supports you as you compassionately take the lead. You are a model for transformation now, sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others so they may grow and discover their best selves too. What a gift you are. Stay humble and authentic and walk your talk, for this is a wise leader. This is how a wise leader leads. Okay, and there's a big emphasis on authenticity, and it may not be so much like an egoic stance, more as like falling out of authenticity in the work that you're doing. So however that resonates with you guys, but I gotta go because I've got someone waiting for me to do a call with them. I love you. Namaslay. I hope this helps you. And this third eye chakras, the readings, the rest of them will be finished and up within 2 days. Okay? Namaste.